Hi buddy, welcome back to the channel. Just going to do my usual thing at the start of the stream and just be quiet a minute while I get links posted out and all that jazz. Yeah, we're just waiting for that. I think the host is just on a few issues though, so I'll just get let's get things going. Next Gen Racing. And live for VW Scirocco Cup. Make it free on the bounce. Everyone leave lobby. Ah, right, so this will be why he's doing that. To be fair, my something's been going wrong with mine. So I have like a companion app that I use with the PS4, and in theory it should connect to like my GT account and all that sort of stuff, and it doesn't. Like tonight it's been a right utter crap bag, which is why it's took me so long to get the stream going. So I wonder if it's connected to that. I don't know. John Green, how you doing, man? Burnt Fry, good to see you on. Right, so the people watching the stream at the minute, it's my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi's being an absolute turd. 1 minute. So you know what, John? I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi. I've just disconnected it, and hopefully it fixes it. Oh, bloody computers and stuff, eh? I'll just wait for the is everything with the stream okay? Can you see the stream? And then at least I know. At least I know it's running. Get Fraser, guys. Yeah, Fraser needs nerfing, mate. Someone needs to kick him in the ass tonight, I think. I'm hoping Bobby, I think, is it Light Blades? I'm hoping he can pull a result out. So we haven't got official sort of standings for this league, but what I have what Fraser's done, which I appreciate him for, is he sort of mocked up the results. So these aren't official by any stretch of the imagination, but they I think they'll be about right. So in first position after 2 rounds, it was Fraser. Second is Fourfish. He's got quite a big gap though, Fraser. Fraser's showing to be on 46 points, Fourfish on 33. Lightblade not far behind him is on 31. PTRT 24, JPH 22, Joanna 21, Bigsy 17, Kaiser 2 Haas on 13, Saxo 12, Andre on 11, Dragon Eagle on 8, Mad Marshall on 7, Danzo on 6 with Greener Army on 5. Burnt Fry, who is in the chat and will be watching this and will be eager for me to say nice things about him, on 0 points after 2 rounds, because of course he hasn't raced yet. So some will remember, if you've tuned into this on a regular basis, that what the organisers have done is put in place a drop your lowest 2 rounds rule. So of all the rounds that the guys enter, they will drop the lowest 2 scoring races. So Burnt Fry's all out of his allocation. So where's the lobby? Yeah, we're just waiting. We are just waiting. Lobby up. There we go. I can see it. Winning. So tonight we should be having 10 minutes of quali, and then a nice 20-minute race. The last week's race at Fuji just proved to be a bit of a. It was an absolute battle in the midfield. So the top, the top 2 essentially just buggered off. And then it was all a battle, essentially to get sort of third, and then second came into it at the end. Fuji did provide some overtaking opportunity, and that's something we're not really going to have at Brands. So there are a couple of places you can make moves here, but it certainly isn't an overtaking fest. A lot of the corners at Brands are sort of faster flowing. You do of course have Druids, which is where probably most if not all the overtaking is going to happen tonight. But yeah, you won't see much of it sort of going through Clark Curve and stuff tonight, because the cars just won't have the braking in it to do that. So this series then is the VW Cup, specifically the VW Scirocco Cup. So in the real world, the VW Cup will include sort of VW Golfs and Siroccos and all that sort of stuff, but in this one, because we haven't really got an equivalent GR4 Golf, we're just doing the Siroccos. But still, it's spec racing, so all the cars limited to the same BHP, they're limited to the same weight. I've left my cup of tea up on the table, so I'm just going to go and get that. So let's put you some options on actually, so I don't have to do this later. So keyboards on, display info. Polish Magic, is he racing in this? I didn't know Polish Magic raced in these ones. If anyone's watching the stream who's official, can you tell me if he's meant to be here, or is he just intruding? Or am I missing the point completely and he should have been here from the start and just hasn't been? Let me know. Right then, so the Siroccos have proved to produce some superb racing. Everyone's in the same sort of spec car. The Le Champione is Armand Fraser, who we're following now, in his BWT car. Currently, I was just going to say, he did set the fastest lap to a 4-fish, pipped him just by 0.003 of a second. But I guess one of the men to watch in this one's going to be NGR Burnfly, and we'll see what he can do. He is, of course, now got to race every round and score well. But we know from last season that he can put it on the top guys when he can do. It's done it again. Do you want me to try hosting, John? And then I can at least see if it's a bug your end, you'll never fix it. I've got settings ready to go, pal. I'm pretty sure I've got a template lobby for this. So if you want me to do it, drop me a message on stream. In fact, I can take I'll go on bloody group chat. Wants me to host. Can you? Yep, I will. Right, so I'm going to back out of this lobby and I'm just going to set my own up. So I should have VW Cup. There we go. Oh dear. Alright, 1 minute. This is where I get all official. NGR VW Cup. Right then, so have I got everything set up correct? So of course we don't want to be at Autopolis. Brands Hatch Indy. Let's go for 11:30 fine weather. 20, so we need to change that to qualifier. 20-minute that. Good start. I don't think you have the false start check on, do you? 358, racing soft. We do limit the tyres, don't we, John, to racing. So in fact, you know what? I have got the events page for the next gen racing thing set up on here somewhere. The next gen. So I'm sorry that the stream at this moment in time is awful. But I'm literally just trying to multitask and I'm terrible at it. Actually, while I'm doing this, I can multitask and sort of talk to you about what's coming up next. So tomorrow starts the MRC, the Mature Racing Club GTTCC, so the Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship. Probably the biggest unofficial racing event, I guess. So it's a 5-week thing, 2 tracks per week. GR4 cars, custom BOP, and it's balls to the wall. It's just balls to the wall racing. It's bloody brilliant. I love it. And that starts tomorrow. So Thursday, VW Scirocco League, 10 minutes, as fastest first. Yes, no good start check. Yeah, no tyre wear. Okay, it's driver stock server bracing. So yeah, so it's right. So my template lobby is all good in the hood. So I'm gonna set it to friends only. Right, John, people are gonna need to get adding me, mate. MRC CJW Racing. The thing is with that, I don't think some of these guys have got me added, John. So lobby is open now. But what was that lad that I asked if he was racing? Whoever he is, I don't think he's on my friends list. So he will need to slide into my DMs, mate, and get me added up. I'm not in a rush tonight anyway, like, my night's mine now, so it doesn't really matter. Lobby is up. So here comes the burnt fight. Cheers, John. Mate, if you drop his PSN in here, I'll add him, I don't care, like, I can do that. I just can't remember what his PSN was. Shadow Stalker's there, winner. I think I had like 12 in the lobby. Lightblade, yeah, got him. Saxo, Fourfish, Mad Marshall. So all the regulars are in. Oh, what was he called now? What was he called? I think he was in pros in the GT3s. I can't remember his name. Bad that, innit? Let me just check my inbox. So you are currently seeing a blue screen of death. That isn't anything to worry about. I'm just checking my friends list to see if I've had any requests. 3 friend requests. Oh, I'm popular. I don't know who you are. Polish Magic. There you go. Polish Magic, you're in. Alright, I've got you, mate. Found you. It's because I'm hosting MRC, that's why. Hi, mate, it's Richard. Sorry. Just had a weird friend request and I don't know who he is. You know what, I'm going to accept that later because I don't know who you are. Sweet! Right. Okay, so we have in the room. We've got NGR Saxo, we've got NGR Bigsy, Green Army, Polish Magic, Burnt Fry, Fraser, KZ2Has, Joanna, Dragon Eagle, Shadow Stalker, Lightblade, Fourfish, Mad Marshall, Bigsy, and that's it. Right, so John, I'm assuming I've set the lobby up correctly. If I haven't, sorry, but tough shit. New livery coming soon, Bobby. Alright, mate, what's that all about? Your new Polish Magic. Yeah, I've got it. Sweet. Okay. Right. I have got the start qualifying option, so I'll drop the old starting soon in. Let's check out some liveries. Let's have a look at what everyone's rocking. So, Dragon Eagle, lovely pink. KZ2 Hasser, I'm ready now. I'm literally ready to go now. How was training today? Alright, mate, I didn't get punched that much. Been working on defensive stuff at the minute, so just basic training legs and stuff, so it's all about hip strength, weirdly enough, has been my latest sessions. So very embarrassing hip workouts. Saxon, Polish Magic, I am waiting for you guys. Chris, Mark, bugger off, mate. He's not going to be happy with me, is our Chris Mark, but there we go. Right, we are just waiting on Saxo. Once Saxo is readied up, we can go. I'm only staying in this screen so I know when he's entered up. As soon as I've got that, I'll get you on track watching some cars. It's good to see pretty much a full lobby. The one person I'm disappointed isn't racing tonight is Jordan Harding, racing on practice. Right, okay. Everyone ready? There we go. There we go. Right, we're into quali. So the guys will have 10 minutes to do their best. A lap around this track is 45 seconds, something like that. So there is plenty of time to get good laps in. Who's out on track? Who's first? So, first on track, Burnt Fry. It's good to see it back in the Scirocco, to be fair. We need someone who's going to give Fraser a bit of a challenge. Light Blade's been doing that, Fourfish has been doing that, we need another one. So what we'll do, jump on board with Jordan and we'll give you a little bit of a Brands Hatch Indy track guide. Just sort of show you what you need to do in order to secure yourself a good lap of this track. So start of the lap then. Turn 1's Paddock Hill Bend. It's a very difficult corner to get right, especially in an FF car, because you want to get on the Burnt Fry takes out a little bit too wide for me, but you see what you mean? As soon as he puts the power down, drifts out wide. Druid's going to be a little bit easier on this because you trail brake into the corner and get on the power back mid-apex and really drag the car wide. Grey Mill Bends, need to really ride the curb on the inside and then ride it all the way on the out. Coming into what should be Surtees, is a difficult track on the GP, but on this you barely lift. Coming into Clearways, transitions into Clark Curve and back onto the main straight. So a good lap. Our Brands Hatch is looking to be about 45 seconds. Burnt Fry is going to get us off the mark with a 46. Fraser immediately tops that with a 45.8. So that's a good starting lap for Fraser, probably assisted with a little bit of slipstream. Burnt Fry's already down to 5th. Fourfish has got in a good 45.9 lap. Polish Magic, just demoted by Light Blade, who puts in a 46.3. Polish Magic runs a 46.4. So very close. 6 tenths separates the top 4. The first 2 rows separated by just over half a second. NGR Saxo, who we know is a very fast guy from our GT3 time, 46.5 for him. Is beaten immediately by Bigsy though, who puts in a 46.5. Great lap by Bigsy. So Burnt Fry now down in 7th and could do with a better lap. Joanna in 8th just gets out of the way of Burnt Fry as he goes for another hot one. Dragon Eagle, who I understand has not been feeling very well lately, is Dragon Eagle. I think I saw that in a group chat. If I'm wrong, Dragon Eagle, I'm sure you'll correct me. But he's in 9th at the minute, 1.7 seconds off the pace. KZ2 Haas, he's on a 48.2. Bad Marshall, who says I'm the second best commentator, so I'm not going to give you any nice credits, Bad Marshall. You can bugger off. Green Army hasn't really set a lap yet, so we'll just see what he's got in the tank soon. Mr. Dark Smoker. How are you, fine sir? Good to see you. You're commentating for P1's catfish cars tonight, aren't you? I normally tune in and watch that when I'm done here. The P1 lads. Saxo sets a really good lap, puts himself in third at 45.9. Dragon Eel 47.4. Yeah, lovely stuff. So some good laps being set already by the people we would expect to set good laps. Bob Marshall sets a good time, 47.0. That should bump him up just a little bit. Joeno 46.5. I'm going to really struggle to keep up with the qualifying in this one, on the pure and simple basis that like every 5 seconds someone's going to be setting a qualifying time. So it's going to be ridiculously bad to keep up with it. So let's follow Four Fish, and now neither of them two set an improved time. Can Lightblade improve? No, he can't. On board the Bigsy, P1 Toyota Concepts, them's the ones. Gives you some good racing, those ones, and the P1 lads do look like a clean bunch. So yeah, I'll probably be on your stream once I've done here, mate. We should have wrapped this up by 9 o'clock. See if Bigsy can improve his time. No, he comes very close, so within just 10th and a half. The one to watch for me is going to be Burnt Fire. He just needs to get in the groove of this car again. Is he on a better lap? He's 8/10 off Fraser at the minute, and we know he can compete. So maybe Burnt Fire saving it for the race, I don't know. Who knows, who knows, who knows. I bet you're looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Dark Smoker? So if you're watching the stream and you know the race is only 20 minutes long, so this will all be wrapped up by about 10 to. Have a look in the comments of the stream. You'll see a bloke by the name of Dark Smoker GT Sport. Go and give his channel a bit of a sub, and he'll be commentating later on tonight, but he also covers a lot of the next gen and MRC stuff as well. So if you like what you see here, go check him out. There you go, mate. Plug. That'll be a £5, please. So Burnt Fire's not getting into the groove of this track, which he's got 4 minutes to do, and he could probably set about 500 laps in that time, so plenty of time to improve it. Meanwhile, the battle for first position, which is of course I believe it is worth points. So Fraser is narrowly by 700ths of a second ahead to Four Fish. Very close at the front. In fact, just over a tenth separates the top 3, so anything could change here really. Saxo's not improving his time so far. Four Fish, let's see if he is. In fact, we'll follow these guys as they come across. So Saxo's going to be the next one to set a lap. Fraser next, doesn't improve. Four Fish going to be after that. He doesn't improve. I've been massively down on his time. Lightblade going to be the next one across the line. Definitely slower though, because he gets out of the way of KZ2 Haas. And Joanna going to be the next one across the line. Sweet. You mean knock it off my bill, cheeky bastard. Mate, you swore on stream last night. I was watching that because we just finished our race. We actually finished a little bit earlier than you. I don't know why. I think we just got underway a little bit quicker. And I'd finished and there was like 2 laps to go, so I was watching the B-rated and Philo battle, and then he swore on stream. I was like, what? Four Fish does improve, 45.8. So Four Fish in third, but in the meantime Saxo has put in a blistering 45.7. So that is 600ths of a second in front of Fraser. So Fraser's now going to pull it out the bag. His set times, he is up, but he needs to be up more if he's going to improve this one. So he's up 300ths of a second, and he needs to be up at least 700ths of a second to be best. He is gone purple, so currently he is the fastest man in sector 2. Can he translate that into a pole position lap with just under 2 minutes remaining of the session? He's going to get a little bit of a tow across the line. It does improve his time, but unfortunately Saxo's not going to get him, let him get away with it that easy. Saxo's still our pole man with a 45.7. So as always with these Sciroccos, very close at the top of the field. Lightblade's not too far away as well, so he's just over 2 tenths away from being in the mix with these lot. And I can't find, there it is. So again, it's close. Let's have a check in on Burnfry. Yeah, he's coming close to improving his time, but he's not just yet. So at the minute, Burnfry is all the way down in 9th. So Fraser then starts another lap. He's got a minute left of qualifying. About 400ths of a second he needs to find, which on a lap that is only 45 seconds long, believe it or believe it not, is actually quite hard to find. But he does go purple, 2 tenths up on Saxo's time, and maximises track limits coming out of Graham Old Ben as he enters Surtees and McLaren complex. He's going to be getting a little bit of a tow. He is 1.5 seconds ahead. He just runs it a little bit wide then. That's going to cost him time. Can he do it? Revving the nuts off this car, but it's not going to be enough. No, that going wide at Clark has cost him all the time. He's probably going to have time for one more lap now as Fourfish bails out and gets out of his way. That's good sportsmanship from Fourfish. Could have held him up there if he wanted to, but that's not the way these guys run it. Justified swear. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with Baggy. I wanted to ask him the other day, but because I don't really know the guy, like I felt like it was out of place. But whatever it is, I hope he's better soon. Yeah, mate, I still need to re-watch the full stream from last night. I will get round to it probably after this. So qualifying done. Saxo is your pole man, but not a lot of time. Certainly between the top 4. So Saxo, Fraser, Fourfish and Lightblade. So I don't think Fraser's going to have it all to himself tonight. You'll get confirmation of the full qualifying results in just a second. And awesome to see the guys rocking the CJW Racing livery on a lot of their cars as well. So I do appreciate you for running that if you are doing so. That's qualifying done with. Burnfry did improve his time. He got up to 6th position in the end, so he managed to find some pace in the end. We've got 20 minutes now. 20 minutes of Brands Hatch in the VW Sciroccos. Yeah, Burnfry, got it all to do, mate. Got it all to do. But we will be eagerly watching. So before we start, I'll put some race info on. Let everyone get away from the line. Everyone gets away relatively well, but I think it was who is it? Joanna got an awful start. Fraser got a stormer of a start and he's going to be trying to run it around the outside of turn 1, but that's not going to pull off. Saxo's going to hold his line really well. A little bit further on down the line, Burnfry's looking to make moves, weaving all over the track, and he's going to try and go around the outside of Bigsy. Is he going to make that stick? Probably not. No, Bigsy just runs him off track, but he does have the inside line coming for Graham Hill Ben. Further on down the back of the field, everyone looks to have escaped this one cleanly. Full pack grid tonight as they come around McLaren and Surtees, Surtees and McLaren for the first time. Saxo leading the way, Fraser not far behind. Lightblade, Fourfish has lost out on that start. Burnfry has gained a place, so he has made that place up on Bigsy. Joanna, after his bad start, is down in 7th. KZ2, Polish Magic, Dragon Eagle, Mad Marshall, Greener Army. Now I've pressed the wrong buttons on my keyboard here, and Shadow Stalker down in 13th. Someone runs it wide, that's Polish Magic. He's going to run it wide. Saxo just escapes an onslaught by Fraser. Lightblade doing well in 3rd again. So Lightblade is going to be debuting a new livery soon, but he's rocking the Volkswagen Custom Racing livery for now, I think. We do need to see some colour on that car, and I hope it's rocking the CJW livery as well. It's not, I'll be very disappointed. So again, the racing proving to be fierce, competitive and close. In fact, the entire field covered by just 7 seconds really. As Fraser just makes a mistake, I've replay marked that because he flashed his lights, so I'm assuming something happened. We'll go back and watch that in just a second. Burntfire defending from Bigsy. Fourfish was then having a pop at Lightblade, but Lightblade's going to send him round the outside of Graham Mill Bend, and that's not a corner he can make a move. Fraser's fiercely flashing his lights at Saxo. We have got that marked. We're going to go back and have a look at that and just see what happened from Fraser's perspective. So Fraser is on the inside. Probably felt he got a tap from Saxo, because I heard something. I am in no means a steward, so the way things get reviewed in this is the racers would send footage through to the stewards, and stewards review all incidents post-race. As we see, Bigsy sends one up the inside of Joanna, but Joanna just shuts the door on him. So Bigsy's hemorrhaging places in this race. He's gone down a couple of places already. And we do know from last week that Bigsy is quick. In these Sciroccos he has got pace, so he's someone that can hang in there with a big pace. Third down the field, Bad Marshall, representing himself quite well in 10th, to be fair. He's hanging on to this pack. Polish Magic, who did make that mistake in turn 1, has dropped back from this fight a little bit. Green Army are hostess with the mostest in 12th, and Shadow Stalker in 13th at this minute in time. Gonna get back to the battle up at the top though, because Saxo is keeping Fraser honest. Did he have a good night last night? I hope you mean in racing and not like you were looking through his window. Yeah, okay. Yeah, got your message, Dark Smoker. Well, you know, best wishes to Baggy, mate. That's all I can say. One thing I will say about us lot as a sim racing posse, we've got each other's backs. You know what I mean? Like, we'll stick up for each other. Burntfire serves a penalty there. It's going to put him right in the clutches of KZ2 Haas, and KZ2 Haas indeed just sent one down the inside. I can smell something burning. It isn't my loins. Polish Magic struggling to get hold of the course, I think. Mad Marshall's going to aim to send one up the inside of Druids. Polish Magic leaves him absolutely tons of room. Meanwhile, the fight for first place still hotting up. Fraser's not letting him get away. Lightblade's not letting him get away either, but he has dropped back by a second. Fourfish, who we know is a quick guy in these Sciroccos, is still within striking distance. He had a good race, right? Fair enough, mate. So your binoculars are out of order then. So Burntfire, after saving that penalty, is going to be wanting to make that move back on Haas. He dips to the inside. He's going to make a move down the inside of Druids. Going to get that done on the brakes, I think. But KZ2 Haas is just kind of hang in there around the outside. A little bit of contact. KZ2 Haas going to have the inside. I was going to say did have the inside, but Burntfire's going to run it too hot coming into Graham Mill Bend, and may pick up a penalty for that one. Doesn't look like he's going to get penalised for that, so he's escaped unharmed with that one. So KZ2 Haas is going to have to settle for 7th for now, but he can probably regroup and come back with an attack. And still going at it, these two. So I think Fraser is potentially just biding his time as Saxo runs it a little bit wide coming out of Druids. Fraser is on him like a fat kid on a cupcake. We'll just go on board with Fraser actually. Our race director needs to get his act together. So this is the view that Fraser's going to have. Let's take a sip of your tea while you watch this. So Fraser's all about that exit speed in these cars. His lines are just straightening that car up as quickly as possible. Of course, Fraser now doesn't really, he hasn't got Lightblade to worry about as Greener Army's on the sand. Building some sandcastles. Yeah, Fraser hasn't got anyone behind him to worry about, so he can purely focus on attacking driving. Same for Fourfish, I guess. Joanna has got involved with that a little bit. KZ2 Hassa. Something's happened to Burntfire. Burntfire's all the way down in 9th. Bigsy and Dragon Eagle have got past. He had a 48-second lap just then, so he lost 2 seconds somewhere along the line. Whether he made a little mistake or something, I don't know. Dragon Eagle fixes the Land Rovers and is taking it off-roading, but credit to Dragon Eagle. Re-entered the track in a very safe manner. So I see someone in the grass. Who is that? Someone was tacking a bit. Oh, Fraser's lagging. Get off your Primark internet, Fraser. Fourfish has got past Light Blade now, so Fourfish can put the pressure on Fraser up ahead. Wheels broke. Oh God. You know what? I wondered what were going on, mate. You're not having a night. You're not having a good night tonight, you are, John, are you? Some nights are just not your nights. It's just not meant to be, I think. Okay, you've not got. Have you backed out of the room? I was going to say, if you got a backup controller, you can just carry on with or something. Alright, let's see what's going on. So the battle for first is still raging on. Fraser at the minute is our championship leader, and I think would probably keep his championship lead if he came second. But of course Fraser's not a sort of guy that will have second. Burntfire's got past Bigsy somewhere along the line. So Burntfire's found his groove again, but he's got a 6-second deficit to Joanna. And Joanna now running in clear air can really put the good laps in. So Joanna's got 2 seconds to catch up to the guys ahead. The guys ahead are of course probably battling a little bit, as they always are. So he can probably start to close that gap a little bit, as indeed he does. He immediately chops 5 tenths off him. So Joanna's one of the guys on track with pace at the minute. He's running some real consistent laps out there, so it's going to be difficult for Burntfire to catch up. But Burntfire, of course, has got 10-11 minutes left to make something of this. So Saxo and Fraser again. Fraser just sells him a bit of a dummy. Beautiful move by Fraser. That's straight out of the karting handbook. Gives him a little bit of a door bang on the way through as well, and that is Fraser up to first. We're going to go back and have another look at that. Saxo's going to look to undercut him. Not going to be successful in that one. Let's go and have another look at that. So, looking from Fraser's perspective, Fraser sells him a bit of a dummy. I'm going to go to the out, I'm not going to go to the inside, and slips one down the middle. Lovely move by Fraser, that. And up into first he goes. Have I got a penalty on? Oh, sorry, mate. You know what it is though, pal? I was it must have been template, because I've not run this lobby all week all season ever, so it must be from when I did it last season for you. I keep templates for you guys, so just in case you need me to jump in and do it. So I will change that afterwards. It's a bit of a field recap anyway. So unfortunately running in last is Shadowstock, but he's just popped in a 46.7, so you know he's got pace. He can hang, because the top lads are doing 46-second laps. Mad Marshall in 11th at the minute. KZ2 has down to 10th. He's had a bit of a nightmare, so he's had a bit of a shocker somewhere along the line as KZ2 has. He's lost out to Dragon Eagle, who we saw off-roading not too long ago. Dragon Eagle behind Polish Magic. Bigsy in 7th, so not having a bad run out, Bigsy. He's had a little bit of misfortune, but he can't be too displeased. Burntfire is starting to recover. Light Blade down to 5th, so somewhere along the line. He's put a 49.5 in, so Joanna has got past him. Fourfish now putting the hammer down and is pulling the gap to the guys ahead. Down to 3.5 seconds now. Saxo and Fraser still fighting. Fraser's got like an 8/10 lead over him now. So having a quick look at the track map, what's going on? Not a lot, to be fair. The race seems to have settled down into a bit of a rhythm now. The closest drivers, other than Fraser and Saxo, are Polish Magic and Dragon Eagle. So these guys less than a second apart now. Thanks for hosting. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. I'm more than happy to help. We know that. Doesn't really add anything for me. If it helps you guys out, I'm happy to do so. Okay, so 7 minutes 45 seconds remain. Plenty of laps in that though, so there's plenty of opportunity for these guys to make mistakes. Brands Hatch is a track that will punish any mistakes you make, as we've seen coming through turn 1. You run a wheel too wide there, you're in the gravel. But another good thing I guess these guys can rely on is the fact that it is quite difficult to make a move. So as Saxo will be finding out, it's going to be difficult to get past Fraser now. He's certainly not going to make it easy. Shame there isn't a second race. Yeah, agreed, to be fair. Kind of agreed, but I do like the fact that these are just short sprint races as well, you know what I mean? I quite like that. Because if you want, I guess this is one thing I quite like about the way this sim racing community works. It kind of caters for everyone. So if you just want short, punchy races, you've got this. Like if you've got 40 minutes free, then this is the league for you. Because 10-minute quali, 20-minute race, boom, done. If you want something a bit longer, you can maybe do the GT3s or the minis. Yeah, it's got something for everyone. Can't complain at it, to be fair. Right, let's as I chat utter nonsense, let me just consider what's going on track. So, first and second, very close on track. There's then quite a big gap to Fourfish. He's not reeling these guys in really. If anything, he's losing time to the top guys, but at the same time he's dropping Joe Winner. Joe Winner's not really gaining on him either. Lightblade, I'm going to be disappointed at this stage. He's obviously made a mistake somewhere along the line. So Burnt Fry is closing him down. Burnt Fry, well, you're at your qualifying position. But let's be honest, chap, we know you're quicker. So I do expect you in every single race now, and I do expect you to be putting Fraser under some serious pressure. Big Z, another lad that we know can do better than this, but 7th isn't bad in a field as competitive as this, you know. You've got to consider, we've got some bloody quick guys in this. Fraser, Saxo, Fourfish, Joanna, Lightblade, Burnt Fry, Big Z, Polish Magic's in the pro of the GT3 league, for God's sake. So the top 8 of this, are some of the best drivers on the game. So, on GT Sport NGR thing. So they compete in the highest levels of what they do. So, it should be competitive racing. And so Fraser's coming up to lapped traffic now. So Shadowstalker's got. He isn't obligated to get out of the way. He's doing his own race still, so he's not going to be obligated to get out of the way of these lads. They've got to find a way past him. If you want to beat Fraser, yeah, well, why not? Shadowstalker does get out of the way of the leading battle. I think he's thought better of getting involved in that. Let's see, so is Burnt Fry closing on Lightblade? He is, but he's got to do it quicker than that. So Burnt Fry, if he wants 5th, has got to put the motor down. Biggs is 2 seconds either side. Polish Magic sort of racing on his own at this minute in time. Mr. Dragon Eagle, he's going to have to think defensive rather than attacking, to be brutally honest. KZ2 Hassat is someone with pace, and he will be wanting to get up as far as he can. Bad Marshall doesn't really have to worry about anyone or anything at this minute in time, same really for Shadowstock. So the two battles on track to watch is the battle for first, and the battle for fifth, because if anything's going to get tight and twisty, it's probably that. There are a couple of cars tied together on track. That's Saxo and Fraser. So the only on-track close action is this. So we might as well watch this exclusively, I guess, until someone else kicks off in the background. So this is round 3. A rule that the VW Cup has is the top 4 in the championship, as they enter round 4, can't qualify. So by my reckoning, let me just get Fraser's message open. The top 4 at the minute are Fraser, Fourfish, Lightblade and PTRT. Saxo's putting himself under a good stead, so he might actually get involved in that. Fourfish, as it stands, isn't qualifying next week. Fraser, as it stands, isn't qualifying next week. Lightblade, as it stands, isn't qualifying next week. We'll see how it all falls out. The tables are going to be done midweek, but for next week's race, which I think is... I'll tell you in a minute. So for next week's race, I want to say it's Suzuka, off the top of my head. I'll tell you in just a second. Yeah, Suzuka East. So the short course at Suzuka, which we raced at in the minis not long ago. Whoever's in the top 4 of the championship can't qualify. They'll start at the back of the grid, and yeah, that should mix things up. So everyone else can still qualify. So you know that's a good opportunity for Burntfly to like smash a pole in. You know what I mean? So the people that are languishing at the bottom of the table at the minute, but we know we've got pace, can actually smash a result in on that one. Matt Marshall getting the blue flags and opting to get out of the way. So Fraser, after making that move a little bit earlier on in the race, has defended really well to Saxo, but Saxo isn't letting him get away with it. This is brilliant racing with these guys. I'm not going to get involved in saying whether there was a bit of a door banging earlier on. If either of them have got an issue with that, I think they'll just have to speak to the stewards after the race. I think it was a bit of give and take, to be fair, for both of them. You know, Rubbins racing and all that jazz. Fourfish has to be said has dropped back from that. Joanna also dropped back from that. Lightblade is catching Joanna. Burntfly in turn is catching Lightblade, but not quick enough. And he's, you know, with the time remaining, he's not going to have the time left to do so. We're probably on the last lap now. I don't know if the guys are going to be able to get round in time to do it. We've got 30 seconds of the race remaining. Once that 30-second timer elapses, whatever you're on is your last lap. So if you're just about to cross the line, you'll have done your race. You'll then be counted lapped if other cars are still out. So Fraser then will be seeing this timer. I don't know whether he's going to get round into... I think he's actually going to get round before it elapses. So I think this is actually going to be the last lap for these guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will the final lap thing come up? It does. That's it. It's done. Fraser solidifies first with Saxo in second. Fourfish in third. Joanna fourth on this one. Not really challenged by anyone. Lightblade and Burntfly managed to stay apart. Credit to Burntfly, first race back. Big Z brings home 7th. Polish Magic in 8th. Dragon Eagle in 9th. With Kaiser 2 Haas in 10th. Bad Marshall in 11th. And Shadowstock in 12th. So that's it. NGR VW Cup round 3 done, dusted. We'll next be with these boys Thursday again. We'll be mixing it up a little bit because they won't be able to qualify. So if you're in the top 4, you ain't qualifying at Suzuka. Suzuka East is a hard track to pass on. You thought this is hard to pass on? Yeah, try it at Suzuka East. So good luck, Fraser. You're gonna need it, pal. So that's it. Let me save the replay because I need a thumbnail. Yeah, save that. So congrats. I'll chuck a little congrats to Fraser and Saxo. Fraser, brilliant race again, mate. Saxo wasn't letting you have that easy there, was he? No, he was not. I think it was, to be fair, I think with you guys it was just nice and fair throughout, to be honest. Last time at Suzuka last season I won that race. Well, you know what? You're in prime position to smash a podium. So Burntfry, get your practice in, mate. Like, get your practice in this week, because if you've got an opportunity to like smash this league, it's then. Like, because Fraser ain't qualifying next time. He's leading this championship at this minute in time, and he ain't qualifying at Suzuka. So you've got a good opportunity to smash a result in. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Nothing. Bobby, you got lucky again, Fraser Smith. You got lucky. Oh look, how was it? What do you mean, how was it? What are you on about? What you mean? Not happy where I finished. No, you're not, but you qualified 6th, finished 6th, involved in a little bit of battling. These are spec series cars. You know what I mean? You're not going to have a power advantage over everyone. You're not going to have a cornering advantage over anyone. You've got to make it up on driver talent alone. And as good a racer as you are, you're up against some bloody good lads in here. You know, none of these lads are slow. So don't kick yourself too hard, because was the race good from your POV? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yes. Solid from everyone. So that is it from the NGR VW Cup. You're not good. How many things did you win last time? So you pretty much kept Fraser, who is an alien, honest in the minis throughout the entire season last time. You were smashing it at the top of the Sciroccos. You smashed it up in the Pro-Ams of the GT3s. So shut up, stop whinging. You are good. Yeah. Stop beating yourself up. You might not be happy where you finished here, but you know what? Like, mate, I wasn't happy where I finished in the GT3s yesterday, but it happens. So next up on the channel is, well, we did the GT3 races last night at the Red Bull Ring in the rain. So I will probably do a review video of those over the weekend for each race and publish those. Got the Mature Racing Club Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship coming up. I might stream that. I'm going to chat to ADG. One of us will do review videos for it, and I'd actually like him to do it because I've got a lot on my plate at the minute. So ADG, if you end up watching this, mate, do you mind doing the videos for GTTCC this season? Because I ain't got time. I'm really pushing it. And then we'll be back with the live streaming action. If it's not Friday, the next live stream is going to be Monday for the minis. And then yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for tuning in. Sub if you haven't already. Yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, yeah, all that sort of stuff. Thanks for commentating. Enjoyed it as I was racing. See you in GTTCC. You will. Let's have a check of the group chat. KZ2 Hass, my TV went into power down mode. Ah, crap. I've done that, mate. I've done that, Hassa. Wheel messed up with John. Sorry, I don't speak human. Lucky again. How do you helmet? I already wonder what happened. Sweet. So, yeah, that's it from me. I'm going to shut this lobby down now, and I'm going to go and eat some chicken. So, thanks for checking out the stream. Appreciate you dropping by as always. I'll catch you next time. See you later.